everyone. Welcome to the episode number 17 of the Q&A series with Suresh GP. Today, we're going to talk about an important concept called chaos engineering in the world of SRE. Chaos engineering is one of the aspects of anti-fragility testing. So the word chaos engineering was formulated by Netflix quite earlier. Now, in a very simple layman term, chaos engineering is like allowing a monkey to go to a data center. Now, if you allow a monkey to go to a data center, what will it happen? It will chew the cables and throw it off. And from there, you try to restore back the service. So the concept of chaos engineering is primarily focused on identifying the weakness of a system before they manifest to real users. As you know, in SRE, the reliability is of far more importance and we need to know how to preempt before it actually happens. So to simply put, breaking things intentionally in order to uncover hidden anomalies. Now you don't need to do it directly into production. You might start with some kind of a pre-production environment and look at aspects to uncover these anomalies. Now, if you need to do chaos engineering, what are the 4 key steps that we need to do in order to experiment on chaos engineering? Number 1, definition of the steady state. So the first important step is to define how does the steady state of the system looks like under normal conditions, so that you have that as a baseline to set your experiment. Number 2, formulation of a hypothesis. We form a hypothesis regarding the expected behavior of the system after we introduce certain failures. So typically, this hypothesis will naturally follow the lines of steady state, especially since the goal is to uncover unidentified issues. The third point is introduction of real-life variables. Remember, when we do chaos experimentation, it has to be closer to the real-world situation. So if you look at an example of surging in traffic to an e-commerce site, we will be able to bring in these aspects closer to the real life, and more likely we will be able to uncover real problems. Finally, disprove the hypothesis. Now the goal here is to evaluate whatever we have defined as hypothesis is disproved, meaning identifying if the behavior of the system is not the one that is expected or is it of significant deviation. Now, how do you define deviation? Because of observing and reporting, and that will help us to identify what further aspects we need to take into consideration beyond making that work. So, the chaos engineering testing is very different from other kind of testing because we are identifying some of those anomalies that we can not unearth until we experiment into production. Now, there are various different tools that could be supporting your chaos engineering effort. One of the open source tools is called Chaos Toolkit. The other popular tools in the field of chaos engineering is Gremlin. We have Toxi-Proxy, Pumbaa, and these are some of those popular chaos engineering tools that are used by site reliability engineers. I hope you are now clear about the purpose of chaos engineering, their benefits, as well as the common tools that are used as part of chaos engineering. I hope this episode was useful and I look forward to seeing you in our next episode of Q&A series. Until then, thank you so much and have a great day.